But the 2003 Cubs were worse when the ball went into the stands, when Steve Barton could have called that ball over Moises Alou. And 6 years later, wait, no, let me go ahead and tell you this now. They had 5 outs to go to clinch the World Series in 2 straight games. In that game, in Game 6, that happened, and everybody knows Florida went on to beat the Yankees that year. Yeah. But 6 years later, in 2009, Moises Alou came out and said, "I had no shot at catching that ball."
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
But the fact that he did it 6 years later, they made Steve Bartman change his name, address, had to go into witness protection.
Hell yeah. You
just
in Chicago.
Just so he couldn't get a key.
Northside for any sport, Chicago don't play. And Cubs, I mean, your team is just cursed, period.
Yeah.
You've been cursed for over 100 years. That's a shame.
Been cursed by an animal.
Sucks for y'all.
At least the Red Sox had, the curse of the great Bambino.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They had that Babe Ruth curse.
Yeah.
You being cursed about what they call a billy goat. What the hell? Mm-hmm. Is that just an excuse because you suck that bad?
It's the Cubs.
Maybe Will Bond can explain that one.
Maybe I should make another Rookie of the Year.
White Sox, baby.
All right.
A team I'm going to throw out there is the Philadelphia Eagles. Throughout the years of 2003 to 2000 whatever.
2009.
They every year.
2009.
I'm a Cowboys fan, so every time we played the Philadelphia Eagles, I thought we had a chance of finally beating them. Sure enough, we didn't beat them. So it was like, well, fuck, man, what are we going to do? So now every time for 2 of the 3 years. For 2 of the 3 years.
Really?
Anyways, 2 of the 3 years, they could not win a Super Bowl.
Oh, wow.
NFC Championship, they lost to Carolina. And they threw at least 5 interceptions, I think I heard that game. Super Bowl, a much bigger one, Super Bowl against the Patriots, where Adam Vinatieri kicked it in. I mean, that guy's a clutch kicker, by the way. But, so, yeah, that's my team that should have but never did.
Yeah, see, that Super Bowl, though, the Eagles really didn't even try. That's when I actually met Chris that game, and he was going for the Patriots, going on a safe bet.
I was the only black person in the cafeteria that wasn't going for the black quarterback. They hated me that night.
Oh, yeah?
Yep, they did.
But the Eagles, had at least 5 minutes left in the game to fight the good fight, but they
did not.
And only one person played that game. His name was Terrell Owens.
He gave my respect that night?
He gave my respect that night, too.
What about now?
He still has my respect.
No.
All right, and that lady on that show, you got all my respect.
Hey, she should have ducked. All right, now back my team that should have some kind of hardware is the San Diego Chargers of this decade.
Yes.
They're always on everyone's pick to go to the Super Bowl, yet they always fall a game or 2 short. The 2007 Chargers, need I say more? Phillip Rivers playing with a torn ACL, and everyone's giving LT so much crap because he didn't play at all. They say he turned his back. He nutted up. He didn't want to play.
And that was the beginning.
Yes, and that was the beginning of the end. They always have, one of the best records in the league in the regular season, only to falter in the postseason.
Only a team can go 14-2.
And fire the coach.
And lose in the first round of the playoffs.
And then fire the coach. I'm like, really?
Also, Cleveland's not going to like this.
No, go ahead. Because because if you got one, I got a whole different one.
You can have a different one. Now, there is nothing wrong with the Indianapolis Colts. But for damn near this entire decade, the Colts have always been one of the top 3 teams when it comes to record. And granted, they have won a Super Bowl, but only one. But with always having the most wins this past decade, you would have thought that they would have at least more than one Super Bowl. And then, even after they come off a bye, then they still get bounced off in the division. Do you feel that that's underachieving?
Yes, I do believe so, because every year, and including, not even this year, and so far, including next year, they already picked as a 9-1 favorite to go back to the Super Bowl. So I mean, yeah, I agree that it is a big disappointment. The whole, this whole decade with 113 wins this decade, most all time. Most of any decade. I have to say, yeah, it is a disappointment. Mainly because we've been very close. We've been in the AFC Championship game 3 times. And lost those 3 to the Patriots. Yeah, all of the Patriots. So,
well, 2003 and 2004, man.
Yeah, 2003, 2004. I hated the Patriots. I still hate them today. So, I mean, it don't really bother me. I love it when Tom Brady got hurt. I loved it when Wes Welker got hurt. Mainly because it was against the Texans. But, man.
Oh, man.
But,
you're wrong for that, man.
No, I mean, it just happens. Even last year, they had won 9 straight games going to the playoffs. Lost to the Chargers in that first round in the wild card game. All that stuff kind of happens. This year is a huge disappointment. You start out the year 14-0, finish out the season 14-2, and you do great in the playoffs until the Super Bowl. You count that as a disappointing season when you were picked, when you were the overwhelming pick. In every year this decade, they have been picked to go to the playoffs.
I got a question. Were you more disappointed in the Super Bowl loss or the fact that they didn't go for the undefeated season?
The Super Bowl loss.
Super Bowl loss.
Because I believe no team should go undefeated.
Just ask 2007 Patriots.
Man.
I'm sorry. I mean, it's just, for me, it's, going undefeated. I mean, I know you're supposed to be, play your best week in, week out. But no, I do believe there's only deserving for one undefeated team. Because there's so much parity in the league. It already hurt my feelings just to see Detroit go 0-16. Although I'm not a Lions fan. It sucked to read the newspaper and go, the Lions lose again.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. But it had to happen. I'd hate to see that happen.
Any teams out there you want to just throw out there?
I mean,
Cowboys.
I kind of agree.
Hey, I'm going to say something about the Cowboys. I ain't.
13-3 Cowboys.
Shut up, man. That is painful.
Yeah.
What day did they lose on?
Your birthday. That's right. To the Giants.
I'm not going to say a team, but when you were talking about the 2007 New England Patriots, one person who probably should have got it but didn't, Junior Seau. I saw him on an interview.
Yes.
Now remember, he played in the Super Bowl before,
yeah.
but Lord knows he wasn't going to win that Super Bowl in 1994, the 1994 season.
Yeah.
But the 2007 Patriots, everybody had them picked to win the game. He had an interview saying, we win this game, we're going to be a part of forever. That's exactly what he said. Yep. Now, granted, they are a part of forever, just on the wrong side of it.
Yeah.
But Junior Seau, that one Super Bowl, if they had stepped it up just that little bit more, but the New York Giants felt that, hey, we were more prepared for y'all that time.
Now, we're talking about disappointing teams that just didn't make it. Non-football. Let's go with the 2002 Sacramento Kings.
Oh, man, I was so upset. I have never been.
Only Kobe Bryant can get a phantom foul call. Because there was no way he hit, Mike Bibby on that inbounds pass.
Yeah.
But they say he did. And if you look at the slow-mo replay, he was by that far away from his face. And they called the foul on Bibby. So, I mean, that kind of sucks. That pretty much gave the game.
Okay. What about the 1986 Boston Red Sox with Bill Buckner? Oh, right through his legs. No.
The 1998 Houston Astros.
Oh.
The 1990 and all the way through the 99 Utah Jazz.
The Dallas Mavericks. The Dallas Mavericks 2006.
That was only
more
1 year.
on the range. This segment of shout outs and thumbs down brought to you by Dear Bones House Shoes.
Shouts out to Debo from Friday. You made these a hit. I will forever wear these shoes. And they are shoes, not house shoes.
Okay.
House shoes.
Okay.
I want to give a shout out to my friend Stephanie Slaybot. It's her 22nd birthday today. Happy birthday.
Shout out to former panelist Doug Klupsch. Today is his 23rd birthday.
Happy birthday, Doug.
I want to give a shout out to myself because 18 years ago, on this day, I had my first wet dream.